Hey, what's going on? This is Stephen C. Raphael, the Omad man. Promoting 1-2. Is this on? Promoting one meal a day, and I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. I will be telling you and showing you this picture for the rest of my life. And there I was laying in a pool. Look at both my huge face. And let's see, there I am there, I have a little bit of a light bulb head. Now, this is all about how to eat one meal a day, and you won't even get hungry after a while. Today, I've got something a little special. I'm going to talk about my absolute first week on Omad, one meal a day. OMAD is the life for me. OMAD is the life for me. You know, there's a lot of other OMAD guys out there. I try to make it a little bit entertaining because, I'm going to do this every single day. So this is basically reaffirming your decision. Every single day you need motivation. You know, you need water, you need sleep, you need a little bit of food, not a lot of food, and then you need motivation. They should teach motivation in school so people aren't so bored, And if you want to have a Dr. Kabilovich with a white shirt on, who's probably fat himself, they'll talk about the macronutrients and the supertranium foods of a sulcus from the root that you could buy online. And of course, you got to buy his book and his DVD. He's so old, he sells DVDs. Who sells DVDs anymore? Okay, I'd like to talk about Dr. Oz here for... Now I'd like to show you that I really am the Omad man. There I am, OMAD, look, there I am. I'm actually a superhero. If you watch some of my first videos, I was like, hi, my name is Stephen Raphael, and I don't know if anybody's even going to watch this. And, I always wanted to be like this YouTube guy, and now I guess... because of my cup, I like you, a YouTube guy. So I'd like to talk about Dr. Oz. I just saw, I look in the morning, kind of wake up, and I look at some of these things. He was promoting a guy who ate 5,000 calories a day, but it was only one meal, and he lost weight. I believe that he would put anybody on the show to get subscribers. I mean, why would you show a guy... I don't know, he's about in his 30s, and they're showing him, and they go, yes, he has millions of people on Instagram watching him. Well, if you're one of those people watching a guy eat, I could post some pictures of me going to the toilet. I mean, think about it. Who wants to watch somebody eat? I mean, it's so ridiculous, and 5,000 calories is not something that you can maintain. You need to do something that you can maintain every single day. Okay, I'd like to talk about also about the fact that I play at these old folks' homes. Well, 5'2", eyes are blue. Oh, what 5'2" can do? Has anybody seen? Okay, I play at these old folks' homes, and they're walking around the hallway going, to the nurse, somebody just called me and says that my lipidoid levels are low and they need my Medicare number. People in this country are totally taking advantage of the old. Knock it off, you guys. Gosh. Every single minute there's a robocall. But I'd like to say what's even more is these big pharmaceutical companies, they don't even advertise to their doctors anymore. They advertise to us. I watched a Little House on the Prairie the other day, and every single commercial is, take Rapathiation. It might cut down on your cardiac arrest, but you have to eat right and you have to exercise. Or the next one is, do you have heart murmurs, or do you have a high A1C? I had, look at you could still see when I used to prick myself. Okay, I want to talk about my first week. All I'm saying about the big pharmaceutical companies, all they want is you not to be well, not to be sick, be in the middle there, and we're their customers. And I'm surprised there's even McDonald's signs and gas station signs. They've taken over the whole world. And if they tell you you need it, I need it, because people are sheeple. Okay, I would like to say that I'd like to also talk about measuring your food. You know what? I went to all these, I went to Weight Watchers. And it didn't last. When I say I went to Weight Watchers, it didn't last. I went there once a week. You need motivation every day. Okay, you need some motivation every day and people to give you a pep talk and for you to reaffirm your commitment to losing weight. I went to Jenny Craig and they took my cash. You know, it's $10 a day to eat their food, and all it is they give you a little amount and it looks good, but you can get the same stuff over in the grocery thing. But you have to eat this and exercise and stuff. Basically, they feel like they're doing something. It's all a placebo. Check out all the studies on placebos, and it's just our minds are completely ridiculous. Okay, so let me tell you about measuring your food. Okay, you don't need to measure your food. Just eat less of it. Say, oh, this looks like a lot less than I've been eating. I think I'll eat that. Yeah, I mean, what are you, like a baby? Oh, let's see, it only takes this much milk. You drink that, you're like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I've seen all these things about that. And I like to watch week one videos and network. I'd like to talk here a little bit. I isolated just the first week here of what it was like on Omad. But I'd like to say, if you're fat and you don't know where it's at, why don't you just watch the Omad Man and lose your weight? Okay, a little bit of putting on the Ritz there. Okay, I got to have a little bit excited because it's going to be boring. Everybody knows, eat less food. There's not really much more I can say, but I want to keep the channel going and I want to keep the network going. We got Julie, we got Sherry, we got Ron, we got Daniel, we got Cake Chocolate, we got all these different people. We have Nikki, we got Kim. There's a lot of people here that send inconspicuous something, I don't know. Okay, day one. Here's what happened on day one. Day one, I remember that day. I was like, okay, I learned to take all your food and have it in front of you. And I did. But I had 3 bowls of tortellini soup. That morning I woke up and my blood sugar was 225, not good. And I weighed 195. The next day I went home and I had a salad and a couple veggie burgers. And just because I did that, my blood sugar was 135, which is basically normal. I mean, 135 is nothing I mean, if you wake up with 100, it's fine. 135 is just a little elevated because I had problems. Next day, as I had just a little bit of that, but I wanted to lose weight so fast. On my salad pack, I only had half of the dressing because the dressing is incredible. I didn't have any of the cheese, and I didn't have any of those little crouton chips. And I woke up and I lost 10 pounds. Okay, and that was only on about day 4 because I was eating so much food, which you've all see. This is like a kangaroo's pouch. Look at that. You know how much food I could fit in there? An awful lot. Okay, I wasn't nothing but a piggy, pigging all the time. I wasn't nothing but a piggy, eating all the time. Gonna go back to that lifestyle again. I don't wanna be Elvis, even with his money. He was a fat man. Elvis, yes, he died on the toilet can. He did, I heard he did. Okay, that's just what I heard. Okay, and let's see, in the 5th day on Omad. 5th, O-M-A-D is the day for me. Okay, the 5th day on OMAD, I had some stir fries, a big salad, and my blood sugar woke up and it was like 100. And let's see, a couple days later, I wasn't used to eating bland, so I went and had some fried chicken, some fritters, and some. My numbers spiked up to 280. But after about a month or 3 weeks, I never had another high number again, baby. Never. Hey, dude, don't eat all day. You're a fat person, but you could be a thin person. Remember to watch the Omad Man. Then you will get yourself so thinny. Okay. I'm got to give you a little bit of substance here. Okay, what can I talk about? Okay, that was my first week, and I lost like, 10, 15 pounds. Okay, and then another thing I'd like to talk about is, I'd like to, I have 96 things memorized. I'd like to start off today and I always go over at least 10, okay? And so I'd like to talk about the 50th thing. Okay, your stomach will remember. Your stomach will remember when you eat. If you eat an apple at 2 o'clock and your feeding time is 5, the next day at 2 o'clock, your stomach's gonna go, hey man, where's my apple? Check one. Okay, okay, the next thing is you're going to set a good example for people because you're not always going to be like Elvis and eating and all that stuff. Can you imagine all the money and fame and gold records and platinum records? And he died at, I don't know how old he was, but... Okay, the other thing is you are going to look a lot younger, okay? And another thing, you're going to be a little bit more spiritual. Namaste. Okay, the reason you're going to feel spiritual because you're basically a spirit having a human experience. You are not going to be, face it, how many times after you eat do you feel a complete, you just feel, oh, gotta lay down, I feel like a horse. Okay, so, your body isn't going to be, it's going to be focusing and going faster, and if you eat, it goes slower. So, okay, another thing is you're not gonna, when you eat one meal a day, when you drive and you see 2 hot dogs for $1, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, buffet, all that stuff isn't gonna mean nothing to you because you're gonna eat once a day. If you wanna go eat those things, that's fine, but you eat one meal a day. Okay, let's see. And another thing is, you're gonna get in and out of the car, which I told you I had a friend, and it's very difficult for get in and out of the car, and she hasn't decided on a diet yet, which I don't understand because I've been dieting with her for 25 years. I've lost all this weight, and she's still looking into it, whatever. Okay, now you have to weigh yourself daily. Okay, every single day you have to... You gotta weigh yourself daily. What if you gain 2 pounds and you don't know it? And if a few more days go by, you might go, well, I'm thinner, I look thinner, I feel thinner, my clothes are fitting better. Okay, well, let me tell you something. Get on the scale every day. Somebody send me, I don't do the scale. Well, all right, that's fine with me. Okay, the next thing is you're not gonna have any breathing problems. You think I could have talked like this? After I got out of the hospital and got 4 stents in my arteries, I couldn't even breathe. And having this big gut, just carrying around this big gut. Look at that. At least I try to put, color in my hair. I've given up on the wig. I don't know what I'm going to do. Look at my eyebrows and stuff. God, I was so depressed there. I didn't want anybody to take my picture. I put stuff in my hair so my nails are dirty, so I'm not gross. I always take showers. Okay, another thing is, let's see, your clothes are going to fit way better and you're not going to be thinking of food all the time. Okay, the next thing is you're going to have total control. If you eat one meal a day, you don't snack, you don't graze, and you just drink black coffee or water or tea, whatever. Isn't that so cute? If you go into the description, there's 6 different cups you could get. What is it? I've got my cup, Stephen. You do, Mr. Rogers? Yes, I change my shoes, I change my jacket, and then I get my favorite coffee cup. Oh, man, I want a coffee cup. Well, all you have to do is just go into the description and you give this 6 different ones. Okay, and let's see. So, and the last one, 50 to 60 was you'll have that. Okay, we got 2 more minutes here. I'd like to talk about the 1 plate rule. Let me start. Here's the 1 plate rule. If you're at a buffet or, somebody brings you food, if you're at a restaurant and they bring in a roll, they bring you a salad, they bring you this, you got to be more disciplined. Say, bring me everything at once or don't bring me in at all. You got to be super disciplined, And after a while, once you make up your mind, that's just the way it is. Okay, I have a Stephen C. Raphael fan club. That's where people post pictures, they talk to each other, I post more personal stuff or funny things or whatever. Or, hey, look at this is going on here. Okay, now what I want to say is consistency. Consistency is what she says to me. CONISSTENCC. Consistency is what she says to me. Okay, everything is all about consistency. Are you a hamster on a wheel? Do you pay a guy to say, keep walking? I saw this commercial of a girl on a bike with a video while her kid's on the thing on an iPhone, on a video, and he's going, keep riding, keep riding. I can't believe they have a industry of people telling you to do that. It'd be like me hiring someone to go, keep breathing. That was a good breath. Breathe again. You know what? Eat less food. I say, people won't like this. I say you don't really need to knock yourself out exercising because you really need to eat less food. If you exercise, you're going to want a lot of carbs, at least in the beginning, till you lose a chunk of the weight. I lost 25% of my body. My whole life is completely different now. The basics of Omad, even though the show's over, you eat one plate, you pick a time so your body gets used to it. You will be hungry, okay? You will be completely hungry. And you know what? I would just like to say, thank you. And I'm going back to the planet of Omadia. I'll see Elon Musk on the way there with his thing. Check one. And thank you very much for watching. Renew your decision every single day. And don't be a little piggy like Elvis. I like you. All right, see you tomorrow.